In this next video, what we're going to cover is how to actually insert media that you've already uploaded from your computer to your WordPress's media library, and we're going to go over how to actually insert things like a PDF and images into your individual blog post. So what you want to do is, of course, you'll want to be logged into your admin section. Under media, this is where you're going to find the files that you're working with. So you're going to go over to post and you're going to choose add new, and we're just going to act like we're creating a brand new blog post. So again, you would be typing along here. You could even copy and paste your blog post. Like for example, I like to use Notepad, which comes standard on Windows computers. So here is an example of Notepad. And so within Notepad, you can actually plug in, type in your content and then actually just paste it right on over. It works really slick. So let's just say brand new blog post here. And let's just go in here, type. Okay, this is my sample blog post here. And let's say that we're typing along here. So we'll just go a little bit here. We'll add some spacing in there. Okay, and let's say that we're ready to insert an image. So once you're ready to insert an image or some sort of media, you're going to see up here it's going to say upload and insert. So I'm just going to choose add media. And it's going to give me a few options. One is I could go direct from my computer. Another option is from a URL. And that's where, like, if you already have it hosted somewhere else, you could just paste it right in there. Or the media library, which is going to be the easiest because you've already done the hard part of uploading it and you've already edited it a little bit, so that it will fit. So what you want to do is just click on show, and what you can do here is actually they give you some options too, because they will actually resize the image for you, so it's a little better image. You can choose the full size, you could go medium, you could go thumbnail size. So we'll just go with like a medium size just because we don't want to go too big there. Alternate text, we could actually change that around to kind of fit our blog post, and so you could incorporate your keywords there if you wanted to. And then once you choose the size of your media, just choose insert into post. Insert into post. And you'll see here all of a sudden our image is now inserted into our blog post so that we can work with it. Now let's say as you go along you decide, like let's say that you want to kind of make it look clean and like a newspaper would, where you've got your text right next to the image. So that's a really simple fix. You can actually just double click on, or actually just highlight the image. You'll get that little cross symbol and choose the edit image setting right up here, and it's going to give you a few options. One is it's going to have you do align left, and that's where the image is. You could actually have text right beside your image. The other option would be none. When you choose the none option, that means right below your image at the bottom corner, that's where the text would begin. Generally that's not the best bet. Generally you want to go with like this format, where it's going to show up right here on the left. You can go with center, where that or basically that image is centered and then your content's below it, or you could go right hand justified as well, and you could actually do something where you kind of zigzag across the screen. That way you kind of dart around with people's eyes, and so that's where images can come very well into play. So let's go ahead and let's just choose update, because we want to choose the right hand side. And so you notice here's the image now on the right. So let's write our text in here. So hello world, I am giving this as an example blog post and how to use images. Pretty cool, doesn't it? So you notice that now you've got your image that shows up on the right hand side. So once you do that, we can come in here and let's just go to preview. So you can choose preview here, and you're going to kind of see what your blog post will look like as you're working on it. So right here you've got your your content here that's coming in here, and then you've got your image that's going to kind of show up there as well. So let's come down here. Let's just keep editing. Let's add a few more rows of text in here. And this is just to give you an example here. Okay, so now let's say we want to add in one more image. So I'm just going to come up here to upload and insert, and we're going to choose from the media library. If you choose gallery, it's going to show the image that's already being used. So let's just go here to koala, or let's say internet. Let's choose the internet image. You'll see here this one's a very, very large image. So you'll want to select edit image, and we can actually scale that image back. Let's say let's go 350, just to really make that image not so huge. Or we could actually even go down to 250. And let's just choose scale, and then you'll want to make sure you choose, let's say, insert into post. All right, so there you go. And let's just say we'll just edit this image here, and we want it to be left justified, so we'll keep it as that. And then let's say that we want to do some other things too. We want to like tweak the size in here. You can actually play with that. You can actually add in things like border spacing as well. So you could actually add in or different border size. So let's do like a border of 2, and then a vertical space, let's say of 5, and a horizontal space of 5. That way the image isn't sucked right up next to the text. So it kind of has some opening there. And let's just choose, let's preview that. So let's just hit refresh. Whoops. So you'll see here now I've got a border around this image, and so you can kind of play around with your images once they're in there. So we'll go back here. It's under advanced settings, and then you can actually choose your styles. And I'm just going to delete that for now. We'll go with border of 0, and then we'll go with a vertical space of, let's say, 3, and a horizontal space of 3. And then we'll just go ahead and choose update, and that's going to go ahead and update that image. And we'll save the draft, and we'll just refresh this. So you'll notice now it shows up a little bit better, but you get kind of the idea here is that as you go down with more content, and of course this will look a lot better as you add more content, you can kind of zigzag your images right on in here.